All right, guys, so this video is gonna be real quick. It's just a quick pre-race setup, everything that you should do prior to racing, all right? So obviously, you need to make sure where you're going, whether that's a new track or if you've been there before, and you know you need to change gearing, you know it's a little bit longer hills, so you wanna have a little bit more torque, or it's faster, so you wanna gear it up a little bit, go from a 50 to a 48, that sort of thing. Gearing is obviously a must. As far as bike prep, you always wanna make sure things are tight, all right? I usually start with like an 8mm or so wrench, and I go over everything. So I'll just click one bolt, make sure it's tight, go to the next one, make sure it's tight, go to the next one, make sure it's tight, and then go up to a 10mm from there, and then a 12, and yada, yada, yada. You wanna check gas, make sure you got gas, make sure you're bringing gas, you know, fluids, you wanna make sure you have oil. The drain plug is actually in the bike, because I've seen people blow up their motorcycles because they change the oil and they don't put the drain plug back in. Obviously, you want to make sure that your tires look good. You know, you don't wanna have totally bald tires before going to a race. Check levers. You want to have a couple extra spare parts with you. Like, again, I would say levers would be a good one. Make sure your chain is adjusted correctly. You want to make sure that guy is adjusted correctly. Usually my fingers are kind of skinny, but usually 4 fingers. Check your owner's manual from the swing arm. You want it to be roughly there. You don't want it to be too loose because it could rattle off and that'd be bad, but you don't want it to be too tight because I've broken chains by having a real hard impact and bam. Spokes, you want to check spokes. Go around those guys a few times. Brake pads, make sure your brake pads look good, okay? You don't want to have metal on metal, that would be bad as well. So, run the bike a little bit, make sure that it can start, things of that nature, because if you're not riding all the time, these things can sit here and you shouldn't leave fluids in them. But most importantly, you want to go have fun while riding, and then obviously you want to bring your tools, and then you want to check your gear bag. You want to make sure you got goggles, your tear-offs, that sort of thing. Maybe bring some extra set of goggles if you're a big fan and you got everything, you got roll-offs too, well, you know, bring that stuff too. If you're lucky enough to have a motorhome and a 5th wheel, you know, maybe even a parent that gets all this stuff done for you, give them a big hug, tell them thank you. You know, if they have if you win a big trophy, maybe give it to them, you'll make their day. If you're a pro that's making some money, you know, maybe give it to your parents because they might have paid you for an entry fee. You know, maybe take them out to dinner, do something fun. But check over the bike and overview, make sure everything's tight, you know, finger tight, spokes, everything. Sprocket bolts, you don't want those to go loose. Chain guides, make sure those are tight. Make sure you're bringing everything with you. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I just wanted to throw this out there as a quick little video because I'm getting ready to race this weekend, and I haven't ridden in 2 months, maybe, something like that. I'm kind of a weekend warrior now, so I'm just getting my bike ready, so figured I might as well share a little information. So until next time, this is Johnny Hopper. Check out some of my other videos. I've got a lot of tutorials, even some banter, controversial things on my channel. So anyway, leave a like, comment, subscribe, make fun of me, do something. Thank you for watching. Johnny Hopper, signing off.